What's up guys, it's NatuCraft. Today I'm going to be showing you a trade breakdown on GBPUSD that I shared to my Telegram community and we traded it together. When was that? I think it was it was the 2nd of January. So this was the bias, you understand, and it played out very well. So if you're not part of my Telegram community, the link is in my bio, so you can join my Telegram community. So let's go. As you all know, those of you that in my Telegram community, we trade MSNR, CRT, and SMC. You get MSNR for higher time frame key levels, CRT for your candle range, then SMC for your lower time frame point of interest. So let's go. So let me clear all this. So first things first. So I start from the higher time frame. Sometimes I start from the weekly. You understand, or the 2 days or the daily. You get. So starting from the daily, I start marking out my key levels. You understand, my V level. We have this V level here. So I start with marking out my key levels. So I start marking out my key levels on the higher time frame. On this trade, I started on the daily, as you can see. So I marked out this V level. Let me show you on the line chart. I marked out this V level. You understand? Then I saw this CRT formation right here. I saw this CRT. You get, that's why it was a buy to sell, as you can see. Yeah, we bought to sell. So let's go. Then I saw this CRT. That was what prompted me to even take the buy trade. So we have our accumulation, then we have our manipulation. What do we do next? We look for we go on the lower time frame and look for a point of interest. You understand? So now what we're trading is the third candle. You understand? So this is a model 1 for those of you that know CRT already. This is a model 1. You get. So what we're waiting for now is the distribution candle, and that was what we traded to this key level. You understand? Anytime I am on the higher time frame, or I am not even on the higher time frame, anytime I'm analyzing at all, I always mark out my obstacle, because normally the trading strategy, this should have been your target. You get, this should have been your target, but we had an obstacle right here. You understand? So that's why I did not target the high of this candle. You understand? So we have this V level. You get. So let's go down to the 4-hour. So before we go down to the 4-hour, on the daily, you get, I also marked out this level right here. also marked out this level. You understand? Then I took this as the liquidity you get for this level. I took this as the liquidity. Okay, so yeah, because I always wait for inducement. Inducement is going to help you a lot. I always wait for inducement, so as to know which PI, because sometimes this is the higher time frame, so you don't really have so many other blocks and breaker blocks you get. But if you're on the lower time frame, you might see like two breaker blocks and one other block, or you can just see one other block and one breaker, and you're not going to know the PI to pick. So you wait for your inducement to form. Your inducement is going to give you hints on the other block or the breaker block you are going to use, or the V level, any point of interest you get. So I always mark this level also. I mark this level because this is, if you check on our line chart, you see this is a V level, so I always mark this V level also. Then I go down to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour time frame, what can we see here? The 4-hour time frame, I can't really see anything on the 4-hour time frame, so I went down to the 1 hour. Okay, how did we even pick that point of interest? You go down to the 2 hours. You understand? So on the 2 hours, I can see my break, my sweep right here. Sweep. You understand? Now the candle has not broken this high. I see my sweep. So yeah, you understand? So right now we don't have our break, so we're going to be waiting for the market to break. Okay, so the market has broken that level. Now we have our sweep, then we have our break, then we have our inducement. As you can see, we marked out a level right here on the higher time frame, which is the V level. We marked out this V level. You understand? We marked out this V level. But as you can see now, the V level is invalid. You understand? The V level is invalid. If we go down back to the 4-hour, we go down back to the 4-hour. As you can see, the V level is invalid. Sweep, we have our sweep, our break. You understand? The V level, the higher time frame V level is invalid, so we don't need that anymore. You get? So what can we see now? We can't see any entry right here. We cannot see any entry on the 4-hour, so we go down to the 2 hours. Let's see if we can see any entry on the 2 hours. So we also can't see any entry on the 2 hours, but we know the trade is like 70% trading, because we've seen our sweep on the higher time frame, we've seen our manipulation candle and it closed bullish. We've seen our manipulation candle. We've seen our sweep and our break. You understand? So right now we're looking for our entry on the lower time frame, so we can trade the candle range. You understand? So right here, you understand, I can see on the 1 hour, and if you can't see anything on the 4 hours with our time frame alignment, if you are trading the daily, you wait for a 4-hour rejection. You see, we've seen our 4-hour rejection already. You've seen our 4-hour rejection. Then you go to, on the 1 hour to look for your key level. So I went down to the 1 hour. If you know your time frame alignment, you know we were trading from the daily. You get, it was a daily CRT. This buy is a daily CRT. Let me show you. So this was trading from the daily. Understand? Wait for a 4-hour rejection. We've seen our 4-hour rejection. We've seen our 4-hour rejection right here. So what we're waiting, we've seen our 4-hour rejection. Then we go down to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour for structure. You understand? So going down to the lower time frame, you get, I saw this level right here. I saw this V level right here, so I marked it out. You get, but looking at this V level is not really clear on this time frame. You understand? It's not really clear on this time frame, but we already know that there's a V level there. So I went down to the 45 minutes time frame. I went down to the 45 minutes time frame to see if I can even refine it. So on the 45 minutes time frame, as you can see, this QM, we have this QM right here. You get, this was the QM I used to take this GBP USD trade. You understand? Taking this as our inducement. Taking this as our inducement. This should be our inducement. You understand? So we were targeting the higher time frame key level, the V level. You understand? The higher time frame key level, I told you, you always mark out your obstacle, any obstacle you have, you get, because you don't know what might happen from there. You understand? So instead of targeting this range, this should have been the range to target, but we add this obstacle, so we have to target the higher time frame key level. So going back down to the 45 minutes, so this actually, I think it was 1:6. Yeah, I think it was 1:6. Think, let me see. Yeah, so I target the higher time frame key level. So yeah, this higher time frame key level. Then this was my SL. It was 1:6. You understand? So let me play it fast. As you can see, let me go back. And the trade actually missed my entry. Again, maybe it's my broker, I don't know, but it actually missed my entry, but it's triggered some of my community members, but it missed my own entry by just like 1 pip. I think just 1 pip. See, as you can see. Wait, let me take this back. As you can see, it missed my entry by one, like, so now that we've traded to this higher time frame key level, as you can see, the market gave us liquidity. You get, the market gave us liquidity. Let me play this back. The market gave us liquidity, you understand, close to the higher time frame key level. So that should give, that's another hint that the market is ready to sell from there, giving you liquidity close to that level, you understand. So this was our liquidity. Then using the higher time frame key level, because you can't refine it, you can't refine except you want to use this level right here, except you want to use this level, you understand. Let's see, but I did not refine it. I entered from the higher time frame key level. I did not refine. No, initially I was targeting this low. You get, if you check on the daily, you understand, we already had the liquidity below this. Yeah, we already had the liquidity close to this higher time frame V level, you understand. So I was targeting this low, you understand. So let's go down to the 1 hour back. I was targeting that low for our full TP, you get. So let's see sniper entry right here, sniper entry, you get, using refinement. But I did not refine it, you get. Oh, our SA was, it was 1:17, I think. Yeah, because I was covering that level. So yeah, it was 1:17, but as you can see, it did not hit full TP. Our full TP was somewhere here, I think 1:12. That was our full TP. Price went up drastically, not giving us our 1:17, but that was how we caught these two trades on GBPUSD, you understand. So you get, I wasn't expecting price to go up like that. I was expecting price to take this liquidity, but we know that we have this key level for future trades. You know, this is still a fresh level. The price has not used that level before, so it's still fresh. You understand. So if you are not on my Telegram, again, you can join my Telegram through the link in my bio. And follow me on Twitter. So that's all. I will see you guys in another banger. Peace.